Why do we fall? Is it so that the ascent can be less dark than the night rising? It's blinding to be backbroken by sunshine when all you've ever known is cave dark pitch, double lives, secret bases, secret identities. What is left of me when all I am is wounds wound up and cowl? When I remove this mask to unveil another disguise underneath, who reflects authenticity of singularity. When the real Bruce Wayne died when I was 9, see, there were 3 casualties in Crime Alley the night a chill approached and jacked pearls from the nape of Martha's neck as Thomas stepped in. 2 bangs and a flash in the moonless sky. Leather wings and shrieking cries blanketed me as they were ripped from the page. No reanimation could bring me back, Vanta Black with no parents around. One has to raise themselves. Night wings robbing me of sleep, deprived of dreams. These nocturnal beings hung upside down on stalagmite flocked through me in flight. And when I realized I was no longer afraid, I became one with them, one of them. I became night that day. Now I fight through gauntlets with heckling gestures, gesturing genius. They say it's only one gene from madness, but have you ever waltzed with Lucifer Morningstar amidst the lunar eclipse? A duet with death. A bright white face, acid fallen, green, red dotted, yin to my yang, that you complete me to completely send me seething into fits of rage, beatings, interrogating deceit when he sees slaughter as the best medicine.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? It's quite liberating, actually, when pearls become stars in starless skies and startling eyes of a child with delicious horror on his face. Felt like I was born that night. I feasted on their terror with the taste of gunpowder and privilege with a nice bottle of, who cares? I painted the town red, the same color I left in that alley. Oh, I remember now. It was a vintage Molotov cocktail that I served City Hall with a box of party favors that left everyone jumping for joy. It was delightful. Oh, those were the good old days. Long before I had a chance to dance with you, Batsy, with your fancy toys. Don't you have any bat jokes in that belt? Maybe a bat smile. You're always so serious. Why so serious?
Why so serious? I am growing delirious. I am darkened, damaged, nocturnal creature, not one night of rest because their deaths haunt my dreams. So I refuse to sleep scaling buildings and becoming limestone statued being, gargoyle posing on skyscraper grief keeps me frozen in daylight. What's that advice you gave once? If you're good at something, never do it for free. And that rings true these days, even with all my billionaire, playboy, philanthropist privilege. I can't deny our tango with morality. Past the days of bam, pow, and na. Mortality has always tempted me to crack the yoke of that ultimate killing joke, cackling. But rather you be a bat in the belfry of Arkham. Asylum grows from ivy in these clay-faced grins with scarecrow gas blasting brain with riddlers. This may just be the bane of me. Broken heap in seeing this death in the family only comes when one invests in a family. That's why I took pride in making isolation my commodity, but time changed that. Brooding bloomed to cave illuminated with surrogate sons and daughters, yet you capitalized on that. Taking Barbara's legs, turned her oracle, pulled the red hooded wool over Jason's eyes. Man who laughs, killing time. Red X's marked over family photo op. Now what part of me is left to smile?
What doesn't kill you makes you stranger, Batsy. But you're just a freak like me, complete. We are the ultimate tragic comedy, you see, symbol of justice. You can rest assured my many trips to Arkham have taught me quite a few de-escalation techniques, but they always seem to end bloody. Dr. Quinzel did her best to contain my insane and asylum chains with mind games I was born to play. Now Harley can't wait to bash your bat brains in. But I thought you knew my solemn goal is to ensure every bat bone in your body cries out in beautiful breaking laughter under my feet. You and I are destined to do this forever. Besides, where would you be without me? I put the fun in funeral. Crazy? What's wrong with that? It's done wonders for me. Wouldn't you agree, Batsy?
You had me at hello. It's strange to me how some men singularly want to watch the world burn and society hands them the kerosene. Poison in your lapel flower, cyanide in your eyes, mine gleam like batarangs. I know my drive for justice may have you feeling quite grappling hooked to this deadlock duel, but we will not do this forever, see. De-escalation techniques and punchlines can't land when your jaw is broke. I have chosen this path, just as you have. Only you have chosen it for chaos, Loki. Agent of Deus Ex, Mockingbird, mockingly mocking me, but this serious man on serious earth will do his worst without, of course, crossing the line. You claim my misplaced sense of self-righteousness. is why I won't kill you. And perhaps you're right, but I have never white knighted one day in my life, and tonight won't be the night I break my one rule, because although you are pure evil incarnate, I keep my code, and we both know all it takes is one bad day to reduce even me to lunacy, so let it not be today.
But today is a perfect day for anarchy. Rules are meant to be broken, Betsy, just like the will of people who refuse to see laughter as the best medicine. You want to hear how I got these scars? My father was a drinker, and he loved to tinker with the skin of children that didn't like to smile. Have you ever tasted a rusty razor blade, Betsy? Do you want to? I'm sure I can arrange enough for your whole family. Besides, I'm sure you don't like to eat alone. And what good is Bat without a side of Robin? I would hate to break up such a winning team. You know what they say? A family that fights together should die together. Wouldn't you agree, Batsy? Oh, stay with me, Bats. The fun is just beginning.
Stay with you. Even through beleaguered leagues of shadows where I emerge resurrected like ghoul from a Lazarus pit. See, Damien's my progeny, though not at all like me, he would likely give in to smiting you, delighting you, by slicing you lip from lip, Chelsea grin with katana sharp as his mother's wit. Cheeky little shit, you know. My father once asked, why do we fall? And I had no answer then, learning it's in the picking up from this pit, this dry well of self, and as two grown men donning perma-masks, perennial Halloween costumes, I found it's not who we are underneath, but what we do that defines us best. So yes, let's put a smile on his face. Despite my reluctance, I know our dance is destined to be a forever waltz. Since I won't kill you, you won't kill me. The setup of this punchline's just too much fun for you. I guess we'll just continue to give in to the pull of this madness like gravity. And every prod of depravity proves all it takes is a little push.
Oh, Betsy, if I wasn't certifiably insane, I would think you actually cared enough to kill me. Doesn't matter. I dream of your death every night. We're past a little push. I would love to pull you into my funhouse, let my hyenas gnaw at your limbs while I fillet your skin. I wonder what blade I would use. Why so serious? All I want to do is do a little dance with your head on a lance, maybe a hood ornament. That would be rich. I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to a boring life of crime? No, thank you. That would be too easy. But you and I are two of a kind, Betsy. Rest assured, you will not meet your death alone. I will be there with you, so at least one of us can die laughing.